Hit my lot today, ask me what I did, ask me if I'm good.
You mad ugly, don't put your face that close to the camera.
Who he there's
you,
two of us.
He ain't talking to me, he talking to you.
What you mean that close to the camera?
Let me do my intro. Sup, how we doing? It's Mr. B, it's Mr. Bartender, best bartender on the East Coast. Y'all already know, Jordan Roush. Damn, y'all saying my government name and shit. Okay, it definitely says Hollywood Adam, whatever.
What the fuck was with that New York accent right there?
Whatever?
Yeah, whatever.
How we say it? To my right is...
You already know who it is. Y'all should already know who it is. I shouldn't have to say my name.
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that's how consistency worked.
It's like, no, it's a specific profit.
Alright, today we're filming an episode of Questions of the Day. If y'all have any questions, bartending questions, ask me and I will answer them. I do have some in case y'all are shy or can't think of anything. I have some questions. That's the first question.
Yes. First question is, what proof of alcohol is flammable?
100 proof, or anything above 100 proof is flammable. But yeah, once you get to 100 proof, you can set it on fire. There's actually a shot, it's called a Flaming Dr. Pepper. It's amaretto and 151. The 151 is actually the proof, so that's 151 proof. You can, you put that, like, float it on top, and then you can set it on top and then blow it out and take the shot, and it actually tastes like Dr. Pepper.
Word for real. But yeah, share this, man. Get people in here, man. Get this active.
Yeah, Adam, put it in the group chat. See what everybody's doing. We know you have your phone glued to your hand at all times. You just ignore it when it's something that's not important to you. See, I feel like this don't be lying. Like, it says only got one viewer.
Well, you can tap on it and it'll literally show who's watching it. Don't press the X.
Thanks. Well, it says it's only Adam.
I was about to say, don't press that X. That live over.
And I ain't getting back on. Nope. Not having it. I've actually had that Flaming Dr. Pepper. It's actually not bad. It's not bad at all. It's dangerous, though. Because it's hot going down, so... It's hot going down. You gotta blow it out. Give it a second, and then... Hit it with the... You can take a shot like that.
Why are you sweating? Why are you sweating?
Who's sweating?
You.
I'm not sweating. You sweating. See that? I'm doing just fine.
Oh shit, he actually did it, I think. Oh shit. Oh.
Who, Adam shared it?
Yeah.
What's the worst drink you had? The tequila shot we just filmed a video taken right before we went live. It's right here actually.
I literally almost threw up twice. I'm not even kidding.
It's George Strait's tequila. This is a tie for the worst thing that I've ever had, that I ever drank. The second worst would be, or the tie would be Everclear. Everclear, a cat full. I mean, it evaporates in your mouth barely before you can even get it in, because that's how high the proof is, and it's nasty. But those are like alcohols. If you want to do like a drink, I think the thing that I hate drinking the most is Long Island's, but only because of the gin. Like, when you take the gin out, I'm okay, but a Long Island with gin in it, instant headache. It's that earthy gin flavor. I can't stand it. Not at all. It's not for me. Although, third on my list would probably have to be that Ocean Drive thing that you suggested, because you just are terrible at suggesting drinks.
So I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
The Prohibition era, what decade did that take place in?
What decade did that take place in?
Yeah.
That was around the Great Depression. What's that, the 20s?
Mm-hmm.
That's your opinion, but for me, that was good.
Yeah, usually people...
Well, you also drink gasoline, so... Yeah, the Prohibition, that was during the 1920s. Around the time of the Great Depression. It's a sad time for alcohol. What's another question you got? What's the question?
Oh, sorry, my fault. What is the legal alcohol limit in North Carolina?
In North Carolina, it should be 0.08, but I think that's a federal thing, so that's every state. I mean, I think that's, you can't, no state can make it lower than that, but states can make it higher, where like if you do a 0.02, like, or whatever, like make it more strict, but they can't make it less strict than that. It has to follow the federal. Well, most people just stick to the 0.08. Uh-oh. Is that who I think it is?
Glowing to grow. Who's that?
You know who it is.
I don't actually.
I mean, you don't know, but you know. Where do I disappear to once a week?
Disappear to once a week.
Where I go every Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Oh.
Yeah. We be out here. Oh, what's another one you got?
Alright, another one I got.
Did you delete your list? Oh, okay. You're just trying to find new ones. Well, that was 2 new ones that you can add to the list. You just need 3 more. First off, how my mother gonna say I'm going to bed that she joins the live? Didn't you say 4:30 comes quick?
What's it called? Remind everybody from the first time we did this, how much does a liquor license cost again in Delaware if they're trying to, become a bartender like you?
That's not what a liquor license is for. Liquor license is for owning a bar.
Well, owning good, you know what I meant.
Anywhere from 1,000 to 5,000. 1,000 is like the basic stuff to get you started. But it goes up based off what you're doing. Because every little thing you want to do. I'm trying to support my baby boy. Oh, okay. Thanks. You are appreciated. Because everything that you do has a like a price to it. So like it costs more to sell liquor on Sundays. It costs more if you wanted to sell liquor on a boat. It costs more if you want to sell liquor and gamble.
Why does it cost more to sell liquor on a Sunday?
Because most places drinking on Sundays is against the law. Or it's limited. That's why liquor stores close early on Sundays. Because liquor sales is limited on a Sunday. It's the day of the Lord. It's just separation of church and state doesn't always happen.
It's crazy to believe in something you don't see a face to, but,
Oh my God. Relax, sir. Relax. Okay? We're not here for your TED Talk. Is that a dear mama shout out? I mean, yeah, something like that. I said thanks. That's a little shout out to the mom.
Don't hit that X.
I'm not gonna hit the X. You keep saying that I'm gonna hit the X, and then I'm gonna blame your whole life being blotched on you. It's gonna be your fault. Yeah, but
one thing about these lights is they show like how like clean or dirty your teeth are.
Yeah, because you don't brush your teeth.
I brushed my teeth. I brushed them today.
First time in how long?
I brush my teeth every day or every other day.
You are appreciated. Oh, thanks. You're appreciated too. I got 3 people supporting right now.
Yeah, out of however many followers you got,
Well, on my business page, it's not as many as it could be. I'm trying. My personal page, I don't know where those 10,000 people came from, but I'm trying to get my business page looking like that.
Well, here's a question that's kind of specifically for you. That's still bar related, but by the time you die, so let's say you live, so the average lifespan's like what, 70? Usually people live to about 70s.
Yeah, sure. I mean, last I looked it up, it was 80, but I don't know when that was posted. So go ahead. We'll just say 70.
Okay, yeah. So from now you're about to be 30, right?
Whoa, chill. I'm about to be 29. 30 ain't there yet, okay? Relax.
I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, why are you trying to age me?
I'm not trying to, bro. There's a lot of people's birthdays I gotta remember. Right? Sometimes take a little bit. But anyway, so how many bars do you think you'll own by the time you die?
By the time I die?
Yeah. Do you have like a set number in your head? Like you're like by the time I get too old where I cannot operate or do anything, I want to have these amount of bars. Because like I already in my mind, if I make it to an old age, I already got plans of like shit that I want established before I'm good.
At a minimum?
Yeah.
60.
Damn. Oh, that's a lot.
I want one in every state, and then I want to go international.
I was about to say there's only 50 states, but yeah.
Thanks. So I'm saying I'm going to have at least 10 abroad. Like I'd like to put at least one in Canada. Sajaya. Hey, Sajaya. One in Canada. Where else I want to go? Mexico. I mean, I'm German, so I'd like one in Germany. I'm Irish. I'd like one there.
That should be Irish, too. Damn, that's why you can drink so much.
Got some Welsh in there. I don't know where the Welsh are from.
You just got the whole melting pot of white.
Yeah, I'd like to put one in Puerto Rico. That'd be nice. I'd like all the islands, like the DR.
I don't know how you are with mosquitoes, but I'd advise you don't go to Puerto Rico. If mosquitoes attack you, bro, you gonna come back looking like you got freckles. All right, it's not gonna...
Mosquitoes do not attack people off the random.
Bro. I went there back when Zika was a thing.
Mm-hmm, and my came out just fine.
And my legs were up and down filled with
Did you put bug spray on?
Yes, they kamikaze dived into my... Sometimes, bro, literally right after getting sprayed, I'd feel one on my leg instantly, and they didn't care.
That's great.
There was one stuck in the bedroom I was in. So he just got me, like, throughout the night while I was sleeping and all that.
That's insane. That's intense.
What's up, Aiden?
Oh, you know Aiden?
That's my cousin.
Oh, I hate Aiden.
He's the...
Hmm? He's what?
He's,
That's your best friend?
No,
That's your favorite cousin?
Well, he's the only cousin that's around my age.
Okay, cool.
All the other ones are really young.
That's what's up.
Technically he's my mom's cousin, but because
his your cousin. That's her first cousin, your second cousin.
Yes. But.
Jesus. All right, come on. What's up? What other question you got for me?
Okay, another question I got for you. All right. Since you brought it up earlier, talking to Adam, what are the ingredients of a Long Island?
Well, it depends. There's a bunch of different variations. The basic one is vodka, rum, gin, triple sec, sour mix, and Coke. There's also a Long Island. I think they call it the New York Long Island now, where you add tequila to that. Because I think that's the only place that they still do it on the regular.
On the regular?
A lot of places do tequila, but what people don't realize is they're taking the triple sec out. So it's still only 5 liquors. So you're not really getting any more. Is it best with grape? It is best with grape. Oh, because she had the we have the Fridays we have this drink. It's called the Grape Escape LIT. It's basically a grape Long Island. But that's the other thing is like Long Island's is like a very popular drink to like flavor. So like strawberry, mango, peach, like any flavor you can think of. As long as it has a syrup, I can put it in there. Even juices, like there's a version that's called a Long Beach tea. So instead of the Coke, use cranberry juice. Anytime you have like a tropical one, most likely instead of the Coke, they use pineapple juice. There's another one I enjoy making for a very special person. And it's called a peach lit. Or a peach tea.
I was about to say, did you come up with peach lit on your own? Like,
no. I mean, I modified the recipe a little bit, but it's pretty much the same thing. Vodka, rum, gin, Instead of triple sec, a lot of times I use peach schnapps, which is like a peach flavored liqueur, sour mix, and you would use Sprite instead of Coke just because of the flavoring part of it.
Well, I gotta look up refused breathalyzer.
I don't know. You also have some. I have actually Fridays had a version of a Long Island where you still did the Coke with peach puree. That was interesting. There was also a version where instead of Coke you actually use tea, because a little known fact, there's not actually tea in a Long Island iced tea. It's called a Long Island iced tea because the Long Island is the fact that there's liquor in it, and the tea part is because it looks like tea when you just do the little splash of Coke. Okay, gotta go. Night night, love you. Alright, love you tomorrow. But yeah, there's a bunch of different ways. Long Island is a very versatile drink, which is why it's a lot of people drink it. It's probably the second most popular drink in the world, behind the margarita. What else you got?
Is there any alcohol coffee in it?
There's a lot of alcohols with coffee in it. Jaeger Cold Brew is a coffee liqueur. Jägermeister. They have one. There's a bunch of other ones. Kahlua is coffee liqueur. There's a bunch of other generic ones. It is a popular one, especially if you're doing like an Irish coffee. You can add Kahlua, and like Bailey's is almost like it's like an alcoholic version of like adding cream to your coffee. But yeah, there's a couple different cold brews. I think Captain Morgan has one. A lot of people like have it, and it's just something you add to your coffee for like an after dinner drink type situation, or like a dessert drink.
So you say you like a lot of your bars, you say you want to have themes. So are you gonna have one that is superhero themed or no?
Yeah.
And I don't mean by I would hope you don't have like your employees like just walking around in fucking spandex and shit.
No, not doing that. That's not a good idea. I do. The idea with that would be I would probably. Oh, hey, Naughty. I would probably put that one. Honestly, I'd probably put that one in San Diego, and I would probably look for a location close to where they have San Diego Comic-Con. But at the same time, anytime San Diego Comic-Con's going on, it'll probably be a big thing at any of the bars, just because I'm big into like the superhero stuff. Maybe I can get some guest stars at some of the bars to come out.
That'd be kind of crazy. Hugh Jackman just walks over. He's just like,
Hugh Jackman's like the dream.
Oi, let me get a...
Oi? You think he really says that?
Ain't he Australian?
Yeah, but have you heard him talk and he actually says oi? Sorry, Jackman. Mr. Jackman, he means no disrespect.
Oh, no,
he knows not what he does.
I'm sorry, him and Keith Urban and the boys are kind of similar. I'm just saying, Keith Urban showed with that look as Billy Butcher. He could look like Wolverine, I ain't gonna lie. He had the beard, he had the hair's kind of pointy too. Like, kind of like how he had it in the first movies, in the first 3 movies.
Mm-hmm.
How he tried to kind of make it like comic book accurate.
Mm-hmm.
My man had to it was weird.
That's what he did. Do it again.
Anyways.
That's funny.
So if you had the opportunity to have any I'm not gonna just say any artist. Okay, I'm gonna say any hip hop artist. I meant I was gonna say just in music in general. But then I was like that would have been I think too broad, too hard of a question.
Nothing's too hard of a question, but go ahead.
Okay, so if you could have any hip hop artists come to your bar's inauguration night, the night opening,
mm-hmm.
to help celebrate it and talk about it and just be there hanging out with you, who would that be? They have to be alive.
Eminem. I don't even know why you asked that question. That wasn't gonna be my response.
I honestly didn't think it was.
I think I would want, if I had okay, let's do a top 3. If I had a top 3 list, it'd be Eminem, J. Cole,
Jermaine.
Let's do a top 5. And this isn't. It's kind of in this order. Eminem and J. Cole, those are top 2. I feel like the other 3 is it is what it is. But Eminem's top, then J. Cole. that's a good question. Hold on, Nadia, I got you. Eminem, J. Cole, damn, Da Baby, Lil Wayne. Who would be my number
You mean the
5?
fall off? It's like, no, he's not.
Like the way you about to fall off that stool? Be disrespectful. Damn, who would number 5 be? You say you gotta be alive. Oh, Tupac. Because we all know Tupac's still alive.
Really?
Yeah, and he'd come out of retirement for me.
Okay, but here's 2 things though. One, Eminem's, been like clean for many years, so I don't know if he goes out to bars.
Yeah, he don't got to drink.
And J. Cole used to deal with alcoholism, so I don't know if he goes to bars.
You didn't ask me. I had to pick from people that would actually show up. You just said who I would want to be there.
Well, I was kind of expecting, like, okay, well, you'd want them drinking at your bar. I mean, you want, like...
Yeah, but I think it's more important that they're there, let alone the actual drinking part. The drinking's going to happen. Let the people that want to drink. I just want y'all there. Can you float just about anything for mixed drinks? I tend to float anything that has a splash of color and a bit of extra flavors. You can, but you have to make sure that the ingredients underneath are denser so that it actually floats. Because it won't stay there very long if it's not. I'm trying to think of like the go-to floater. There's a drink called B52. You put the Kahlua on the bottom, then that's the vodka, and then I believe you float the... No, it's the Kahlua, then you float the Baileys, and then you float vodka on top. Oof. Or no, the vodka is definitely in the middle because of the color. It's definitely brown, clear, white. So yeah, but Baileys is on top. Grenadine, you can see this. That's the thing, because like I've tried to float grenadine and it stays for a while, but because it's so dense, it eventually trickles down. Just depends on what you have in the cup. But you can float anything you want. I noticed it doesn't stay floated most of the times. It still looks cool, but not the one it. That's the main point. Is that has to go back to the density. That means whatever was in the bottom isn't dense enough. Is less dense than what you're putting on top. That's why it doesn't stay. That's why stuff like grenadine doesn't stay. Grenadine always floats to the bottom. But I'm trying to think of something that really does float, and I can't. Of course, no drink is coming to me that has a floater. Let me see this.
If you're looking for a Google, go back.
You go back. What you looking at?
Nothing.
Hold on. Floater cocktail recipe? I didn't even mean to look this up, but pour a shot of vodka into a shot glass and top it with a spoon of peanut butter. Add a drizzle of chocolate syrup and garnish with a kernel of corn and serve. Sir.
That might have to be added to the list.
Yeah. That might have to. Would it make sense to mix a syrup to get the density and then try it, or am I reaching? You can. I mean, that's playing with chemistry if you have the time to play around with it. But first off, floater technique, and it sends me like shooting a floater when I'm playing basketball. That's not what I want, sir. But yes, you can do it that way with the like I said, as long as it's denser. So if you mix it together and it's denser, then you can. The most common technique to float or layer an ingredient is to pour it slowly over the back of a spoon. That's another thing. It's really hard to just pour it right on top. But you would take, I don't even have a spoon on me to show you. But you take the spoon and not the part that you like want the stuff to sit in, but you flip it over and you just literally just barely touch it on top of the drink that you're making, and then you just pour the ingredient like right on top very, very slowly, it'll slowly like
Hey,
stay.
man, what's up, man?
Oh, the baby's here. It'll slowly float and stay. What's up, man? That's the best way to do it. Like I said, if the density's off, it'll stay there for a while and eventually it'll go. But the slowly part is the key to that.
Okay.
This dispenses the liquid over a wider surface area, allowing it to float rather than sink under its own weight.
Can you tell I'm fairly new to bartending, Jay? I didn't know that. I'm still figuring it out.
Yes, I know you, so I know you're fairly new to bartending. Fairly, very, very, very new to bartending.
It's funny. I don't really know anything about bartending, but he would have gotten on my case for not knowing that.
Okay, yeah, there's the black and blue. That has to do with like a light beer and a light beer and a dark beer on top of each other. Same with the black and tan.
Well, we're already working at that. They got to make shit like that.
Irish coffee, that's just something where you pour the coffee and then you would layer the Baileys on top. That's a common one. White Russian is a common one. You put the Kahlua and vodka in and those kind of mix together, but then the Baileys again, it stays on top. Baileys is a good one to float.
The Dom's here, but it's Sad Boy Collective. That, don't ever post it on their page, but
What else do we have on here? Harvey Wallbanger? Goblet of Fire.
Named
My
after Harvey
Time.
Weinstein.
No, it's been around way longer than way before him.
I was about to say he's like 70-something years old.
No, but I'm saying like Harvey Wallbanger, like before that would have been a funny joke. That drink was out way before he got caught.
Piece of shit.
But yeah, that's basically the whole floating technique.
Yeah, man, you gave a lot of explanation.
Yeah, because that's like some bartenders' biggest struggles is floating cocktails. Because if you don't do it slow enough, you'll be mad, and then the floating part's the last thing you do. So if you go to float and you mess the float up, you essentially messed the whole drink up. So it's not gonna have the same aesthetic that you wanted it to have.
How long? All right, so here's a question I have for you. Well, I got two. One, but this one doesn't have anything to do with this one, honestly. How long have you guys had that flask? Every time I see that flask, I think about asking about it, and I always forget.
Oh, are you talking about this one?
Yes, that's the only flask I can see.
That you can see.
Yes.
Can they see what you can see?
Fair enough. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Calm down.
I don't know. I don't know about this one. This was probably a gift somewhere because it has honey on it, so it was probably a gift to Dad at some point. But it's been here probably since we lived in this house, and we moved into this house 2014-15 maybe.
Okay,
2016 or 17.
Okay, my actual question for this was how long do you think it took you, like, because you've been bartending for what, almost 9 years now, right?
7 years. I've been working at Fridays 8. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna have to have time to tune in next time. Thanks for answering my questions. No problem, Nadi. I'm gonna try to get better at posting when I'm gonna go live, so that people can actually come in. This is only the second time I've done it, but yeah, I'll make sure I post it on here more so people can know. Go ahead. What's your question?
So my question is like, okay, so you've been doing this for 8 years, basically.
Mm-hmm.
How long did it take for you to realize like you were good at it? Like
that I was good at it instantly. The first cocktail I made. Hold on. Also, Nadi, follow my go on to my Instagram and go on to the on this Instagram, go on the link tree and follow the YouTube because I also post these on YouTube, so you can go back and look at the other one if you want to get some of the questions that I answered there. But yeah, I'll definitely get better at posting. But I mean, I don't know. It was just I made my first drink and then everybody loved it. Like every time I gave somebody a drink, they liked it, and then I gave them a drink, they liked it. I gave them a drink, they liked it. I mean, not everyone likes my drinks. I've had people that be like, I don't like your drink. But I also have learned to understand that some people just want a ton of alcohol, because their thought process is ton of alcohol, one drink, I'm lit, I'm done, I don't need to pay no more. So that's not that they don't like my drink, it's not getting them where they want to be fast enough. But yeah, I mean, my ratio is probably, percentage wise, it's probably 1% of the people that have tasted my drink don't like it.
Okay, so here's another question. I'm hitting you back to back like Drake.
Great.
So what do you like? Do you think you'll ever, at a point in your life, become like John Taffer? Like, do you think you'll end up helping people out with struggling bars, or people who want to start bars or anything like that?
Most definitely. Just because I believe so much in the industry, and I don't want the industry to ever die. And COVID, I feel like it got close.
Well, I feel like as long as there's always a need or a want for alcohol, people will get that.
Yeah, but the problem is when you have things like COVID, I mean, if you get into a situation where they force you, like they legit close it and say, we don't care if people need that as an outlet, we're closing it.
Yeah.
Then, I mean, you don't know. Like, did you ever think that you'd be in a situation where every building you walked into, you need to put a mask on?
No, I mean...
So, I mean, there could become a time where, you know, they say, you know, it's not safe to be around people, so you can't go to a bar. So,
Sure.
if that ever becomes a thing, I'd hate to see that. But, you know, I want to try to keep this industry thriving as long as possible, because it's an industry that I truly enjoy, and I've been enjoying it for 7 long years.
All right, so what do you think is the worst alcohol type? Like,
Gin.
damn, that was quick.
Cause it tastes like earth.
So there's no gin that you like at...
No, it's like you took alcohol, put a scoop of dirt in it, shook it up, and then kept straining it until there wasn't any chunks of dirt left. And it was just a liquid, but that dirt flavor is still there. It's like so earthy. It's disgusting. I hate it. I hate it so much.
I mean, I was about to say, how do you know what dirt tastes like? But, I mean, everybody always say something tastes like shit.
Yeah. And listen, it's just, when you know, you know. But you ain't, come on, all the times you've fallen, you've telling me you've never got a little dirt in your mouth?
Listen, you act like I fall consistently. Do I have the best balance? No.
Bro, you fall once a month.
That is something that is not disputed. I don't have the greatest balance, but I don't fall like every time we go out somewhere.
Nope, just once a month.
No.
A minimum once a month.
It don't happen. When did I fall this past month in February?
You fell at some point. You're not going to tell me because you probably did it without us there, but you fell. That's okay, bro. You fall. You got them weak ankles. What that homeless man say? Down goes one. One down, one to go. No, sir. None to go.
But do you think that bars and alcohol, like, so obviously you love the industry, but do you think it's really like it is a good thing, like it is beneficial, like, because I mean there are a lot of people that they end up becoming alcoholics, which, you know, a lot of alcoholics tend to then become like abusive, or, you know, just kind of lose everything in life and stuff like that. So like, do you like think that, like, do you really think that like we as a society really need that, or do you think like if the world would be the same also if it was gone? Like, because remember, I mean, even with Prohibition, they tried to stop alcohol, but people were actually getting richer.
Mm-hmm. You're not gonna stop it. If people want what they want, they're gonna get what they want no matter what.
Yeah.
This is just a legal way to do it, so you can kind of control it, but you can't stop it. Prohibition was the prime example. You can't stop it. It does. Is it bad for alcoholics? I mean, yeah, but at the same time, it's like those are the same people that are gonna make sure that it's always there. So, I mean, if you ain't gonna get rid of it, you might as well run with it and have fun.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I don't. I would never try to take, like, if I knew somebody was alcoholic, I promise you I would not take advantage of them and just let them go crazy. But I also don't want to punish people that can do it in a responsible manner.
Like, I definitely think I'm responsible. When's the last time I've drank?
That you drank?
Yeah.
Today.
That ain't fair. I mean, for one, it's that's my job. That's work. That's
Just saying.
you're not
Did
going
you drink today?
You're not going to not let me sit back here and not drink.
Did you drink today?
Yes, I did.
Did you take a shot?
Yes, but that was.
Did you enjoy it?
No, that wasn't due to fun. Like, it wasn't due to like.
Wasn't due to fun.
Like, it wasn't like, oh, we're gonna go out, we're gonna party, we're gonna, what? Like, I don't drink like there's alcohol at my house, but I don't just every day or every couple of days be like, no, I don't touch anything. Alcohol is also expensive. Like, I could see how people can lose everything to alcohol.
That tequila, that was $50.
Worst $50 ever.
Don't be a hater,
Bro, I'm glad it wasn't bro, I'd have been pissed.
I'm about to make that the only thing we can drink for drinking games.
Don't do that.
Are you mad you get a 4-shotter with that?
I will not participate.
Come on, cuz, you're not going.
Nope.
Bro, you're not going to just.
Not even for a Scooby snack.
Not even. Out of the group, who would you trust making a drink for you?
Oh, damn, that's a good one. Yeah. Who gonna trust to make you a drink the most,
Well, if I'm being honest right now, I would have to say Dom, because Dom's the only one that beat me.
Okay, but who's around you the most though when you're making alcohol and all that?
I mean, yeah, I would let you try, but...
I have a question.
Oh, you have a question?
I thought he was in the shadows because it was just a black screen. I was like, all
I have a question.
right, what's your question?
You feel me? So, like, hey, so I got a question for you, Jordan. Personally, you, real, you want to be honest, my guy, you did. You know, that date is coming up. March 15th's coming up. I need to know, what is you doing, my guy?
That is not a
Deep
bartender-related question, sir.
Deep talks. I know that.
I already told you. You paying me, then you be alright.
Hey, listen, I said I'm going to pay you 50 every time you use your equipment, bro. So, you know, deep talks. You feel me? Oh, alright, so you feel me? If anybody on this joint, you know, deep talks coming March 15th, man. You know, first podcast, the realest nigga podcast in the world, man. You feel me? You did.
And now you got to pay him extra for wasting his time getting on his live and trying to self-promote.
He's trying to promote his shit. He is trying to promote his shit. Yes, Hollywood. It's definitely what he's trying to do.
Yes, I am trying to promote my podcast.
That is not what this platform is for, my guy.
This is to ask bartender-related questions, sir. If you want to promote your podcast, then you need to use your social media.
I know. That's why I kept tapping. I was trying to find a way to hang up on him.
But but I got a question though. Like, how many ounces do you put in a tequila?
A tequila what? Tequila is alcohol. Like a shot. How much is a shot of a tequila?
Yeah.
Well, it's anywhere from 1 to 2 ounces. It just really depends. Most of the time, so like an ounce is typically what's used for a shot. A lot of cocktails can use anywhere from an ounce. I mean, you could use a half ounce depending on if you're mixing it or not. And then 2 ounces is typically considered a double. Because, like I said, an ounce is normally 1 shot. So 2 ounces is a double shot.
I got offer a show for April.
Yeah.
But hey, you feel me? That's the only question I want to ask. You feel me? But I'm off this joint. Hey, tune in March 15th. Deep Talks podcast.
Yeah, okay.
You know, mine's just out here, man. You know,
Yeah.
dropping this single next week. You feel me? Favorite in a podcast. You feel me? So hey, we lit. Alright, deuces.
All right, leave.
All right, well.
Fucking bitch.
All right. So Hollywood got a question. How much does a keg cost? It depends on the beer that's going in the keg, but it's anywhere from $20 to $250. So it depends on the beer that's in the keg and then how big the keg is. Fancier beers are more expensive.
And what you trying to do, a party? Hollywood, is that why you asking? Because, bro, who drinking beer, bro?
Yeah, I mean, and if you're doing a party, who's serving the beer?
Yeah.
Sir?
Yeah.
Sway? Excuse me, Sway?
Yeah.
Sway?
So,
Who's serving the beer?
bro, because of my fucking... Because I got a cowlick also. Not only do I have a widow's peak, I have a cowlick. And that's this right here. That's why, like, this shit's like... It's like that.
What are you talking about right now?
Do you not know what a cowlick is?
I do, but why is that a topic of conversation?
I just seen in the camera, like, my shit does go like that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's how much a keg costs. Anywhere from $20 to $225. Just depends on what you want. Domestic beers like Miller Lite and whatnot, those are the cheapest.
Yeah.
And it goes up from there.
Listen, there's some in.
Listen, there's some events in New York that's coming up.
And you ain't telling us. He ain't telling us. He ain't. Like, bro, we could do that for his birthday or something. Like, that's coming up. Like, you a crappy friend.
That's crazy. Yo, Hollywood, when's spring break?
Yeah, when's your spring break? Tell John don't hit me up on that week.
Are we gonna hit you up? You sure you don't want to go work a couple hours? I didn't term you. That's crazy. That's wild.
It's wild. It's crazy.
Big wild. Big facts. Big facts, big facts. You got any more questions?
Got
Got like 14 minutes left.
Okay. Let me see. The question I got is... Okay.
He ain't hitting you up no more, but my shit is from 30 to 8.
What?
Oh, he ain't hitting you up no more because you fired. Shit is from March 30th to April 8th, I'm assuming?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just making sure you in town for the kid birthday, that's all.
Yeah, if you're not, then, you know, or you're going to have to go to New York late or something, you know. But, no,
Okay, yeah. I'm just saying, my birthday March 25th. I need the rose around. Because I might not be leaving the state. Well, I don't know yet, so. But even if not, I'm on vacation, so I'm not.
careful, don't let it hit, because then it makes that sound.
I did that a couple times. I forgot we was using this. I done did this a couple times. That's crazy.
Yeah, it makes like a...
Well, you cut that part out.
That's gonna be a bitch. All right.
What do you get paid for?
Bro, that's like a millisecond. I'm gonna have to then go in there, zoom in on. I'm gonna feel like Tony Stark when he's doing his technology and shit. Let me be like zoom, take it, fucking mold it.
You'll be alright.
Alright, but anyways.
Only got 12 minutes, yo. What else we got?
Okay, so my question is, we know the location of your first bar. Well, not we all know, but like I know the first location of your first bar is gonna be here in Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the second one gonna be at? Should be a journalist.
Probably Maryland. Because it's closer. Jersey will be one of the last ones because Jersey's liquor license is like $500,000.
Say what?
Mm-hmm. A liquor license in Jersey is like $500,000.
God damn.
Yep.
Bro, what y'all be doing out there in Jersey, bro? Like, I hope at least is alcohol cheaper out there then?
No. But also in San Francisco, you cannot buy a liquor license. You cannot buy a new one. You have to buy one from somebody that's willing to sell to you. So, I mean, it can get pricey. Because then it's like, how much do you think it's worth? And that's how much you charge me. If you think it's worth $4 million, I got to give you $4 million.
Like, listen, bro, my bar is worth a kidney.
It's not even a bar. It's just a liquor license.
Well, my license is worth a kidney. I'm going to need that. I don't care.
Got enough kidneys?
I don't care if we not compatible or not. I'm going to need that kidney.
What, you going to sell it on the black market?
I've low-key thought about how to get on there. But, I don't know. I mean, What would you prefer to have like your brand like sponsored in? Like, would you rather like it be in the background of movies or in music videos? Like, what would you prefer?
Prefer? Movies, I would prefer. I think.
Like, could you...
He can. No, it was somebody commented on the YouTube video. My biological father talking about you. But yeah, I would like movies. Movies, I think you can make more money. But music videos, I think would be cool. Commercials would be okay. So yeah, I mean, I would want it anywhere I could get it, but movies would probably be my preference.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting at the end.
What drinks will be at your upcoming event? That's a secret, sir. It's not really a secret. I haven't fully finalized the menu. Yes, Jamon.
Oh my god.
I haven't fully finalized the menu. I will be posting something by this Tuesday coming up. I'll have the entire menu posted, but only to the people that RSVP. If you ain't RSVP, then you ain't there. Jamon, why are you crying?
Mine's like that kid that like, it's like that little brother that's trying to go with you and like all you and your teenage friends to go out and hang out with you. And you tell him no. He's like, I'm gonna go tell mom, and he goes on his little trikey, he rolls back home, like he's like that.
And then mom says, you can only go if you take him with you.
Was it ever like that with you and RJ?
We was always cool enough. We just went 3/15/23. Sir, stop promoting it. I'm about to ban you.
You about to never be on an Instagram story again.
You're not taking my viewers.
Not without paying extra. $10 a viewer.
Yeah, you ain't pay for this clout. Not at all. I got 8 minutes.
But honestly, wait a minute.
Relax. You relax.
Honestly,
that ain't
okay.
funny.
What liquor would you like to make your own?
Cognac.
Cognac. And
Yep.
why cognac?
Because that's what I like to drink. I used to drink Hennessy, but it gives me headaches now, so now I drink Douce, and it doesn't give me headaches. Douce and lemonade with a little... I used to add a little yellow Red Bull, but I don't drink Red Bull no more.
So you keep saying, dude, but like you don't ever make that for us. We don't. Your favorite drink, and we don't ever drink that with you.
That's because y'all don't drink cognac.
Well, I don't know if I even like it. I don't think I've had a cognac.
Who is the best bartender out of you and Dom? Haha, that's funny. It'll always be me. He only beat me because... Go ahead, Adam. Think it's funny. He only beat me because I changed the recipe. I mean, I lost no matter what, but if I would have made the recipe the way I wanted to, y'all wouldn't have picked this drink. I'm just saying.
And also, I mean, like, granted, how much did he pay y'all for y'all to say you liked it?
Exactly.
Because, you know, he always talk about he rich, so...
That's not funny, Jamon.
I know, he putting a lot of laughing emojis.
Jamon.
What's laughable is the engine.
Can't wait for you to come on the show and try to out cocktail me. You ain't gonna win.
March 15th about to not be a thing. Oh, them laughing emojis.
Yeah. Why don't you ask Dom to let you use his equipment? He ain't paid shit. He paid me $100. I knew Hollywood. I know. Yo, Jamon. Matter of fact, I changed my mind. You gotta ask Dom for his equipment. Who? You have to ask Dom for his equipment. I'ma win. No, you not. You're not gonna win. And if you do win, your podcast no longer becomes a thing.
Okay, you can't do that to the man.
I can do whatever I want to do. It's my equipment.
I mean, but come on now. That's a sort of loser.
Oh, now you want to say no. You don't want to troll no more? You don't want to troll? Because, stop. Now you want me to stop. I'm just saying, my podcast equipment, I think it all broke. As soon as I end this live in 6 minutes, all my equipment broke.
No, but what do you think?
I'm done. Oh, now you done. I bet you were done.
I thought that said J-Mon. I'm like, now he talking to you on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, no.
But okay, but a question. I don't know. I'm trying to really like just genuine questions I have. What do you like? So like obviously, I think you said like your first bar is most likely just gonna be kind of known for the specialty drinks or whatever. But like, is there a specific like alcohol you want? Like also like people know like okay when we go in here like they have a whole bunch of different shit, but this is the main alcohol that the owner likes to actually serve and give out. Is it cognac or is it?
Yeah, I mean it'll be cognac like the Douce. I wanted the reason I do the famous taste with the celebrities is because I want to feature celebrity drinks, celebrity like alcohols, like the Terramana, the George Strait one.
That shit was strong too.
Effin, which is 50 cents vodka. That one will be featured in a lot of drinks. Why you hating on 50?
Oh, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the rocks.
Oh. What's the best bar food you ever had? The best bar food I ever had.
You know. Okay, I think let's clarify the question a little bit. Like, what is the best like their original type of food? Like, cause like most bars sell the same type of things, but like, was there any bar that had like their own specific thing going on, kind of like what they do in Bar Rescue that you enjoyed?
See, I think the problem with that question is most of the bars I go to, you bring your own food, or I already ate. Like when I go to a bar, I already ate. I don't eat at the bar, because I can't eat and drink alcohol. So I normally don't eat when I go to a bar.
Wow.
I don't know. I feel like everything tastes spicier. Because I eat like most of the time, everything I eat has some kind of a spice to it, and I feel like it's amplified by the alcohol.
Yeah, probably.
That's why I always make sure I have like a soda with me when I eat. Or like when we go to a restaurant, that's why if I do get a cocktail, I always get a soda too. Because when I'm eating, I'm drinking from the soda, not from the cocktail. The cocktail is before the food comes, and then when the food's gone.
I'm surprised you don't drink milk.
Not at a bar.
You know, for the spice, you know, you just.
If I get heartburn, I drink milk, but not at no bar.
Well, that was actually a pretty good question, honestly. You know, what's your favorite bar? What is the craziest thing you've seen as a patron at a bar?
This lady pulled her dress up with no panties on and started twerking at the bar. Talking about the pum pum change your life.
Where was that?
At Fridays.
Like, and no, I meant like, so you as a patron, you weren't even working.
Oh, I was working.
Oh,
as a patron, nothing really. The craziest thing I see as a patron would just be fights.
Yeah, but why the fuck did that lady do that?
She was drunk.
And she did that what to you, or was she just twerking? She was doing. There was
two. There was a lesbian couple at the table, and she just did it for them. I guess she wanted to go home with them. I don't know.
It's crazy.
2 minutes.
It's crazy.
I think we got time for one more question.
I think we do. It's like no. Okay, another question. What's the plans for the rest of the year, my guy?
Rest of the year, I'm trying to do 2 events 4 times a month. I'm trying to ramp up my promoting so that I start doing more parties and events for other people. I'm in a relationship. When will we get the drunk games with me in it? March 12th, man. I told you. Sunday, March 12th.
This
upcoming Sunday is when we play again.
So you better tell that man, John, to
make sure
take you off the schedule for that day.
Make sure you're there. And she has some stuff going on that we'll be working together on. So yeah, I got a lot planned for this year.
Today, ask me what I did. Ask me if I'm good. Ask
great year
me
for
if
Mr.
I'm okay. You know what I've been through. Just to look like I'm okay. If you don't know, just look at my face. Just look at my eyes. Full of despise. They treat me like I'm a rookie, but bitch, I'm a veteran. I don't know anyone that I'm not better than. that I'm not better than. Ain't looking for no more friends, boy, you a up.
Yeah, make
boy,
sure
you a
y'all
bitch.
support
Don't go
this
to
man.
talking,
You
but
go on
know
his
you a
link tree.
snitch.
You
Might
hit
tie you up,
every
put you right in the
single link.
dish.
He can check on his laptop, on his computer, the activity, you know, how many people check his links out. So, you know, if it ain't as many people as it be on these lives and on his YouTube videos, stuff like that, we're going to come to each and every single one of your houses and we're going to make you do it.
Yeah, we's a strong term. He might do that. I will not be doing that. But I do appreciate the support, and I want you to support. No bodily harm will come to you.
It's a look like I'm okay. If you don't know, just look at my face. Just look at my eyes, full of despise. They treat me like. The pressure I feel is too much. I'm broken, I need me a crutch. I'm sorry, I really don't need me a crush. I just need your touch. Just need your love. Hit my line today. Ask me what I did. Ask me if I'm good. Asking me if I'm okay. You know what I've been through. It's a look like I'm okay. If you don't know, just look at my face. Just look at my eyes, full of despise. They treat me like I'm a rookie, but bitch, I'm a veteran. I don't know anyone that I'm not better than. That I'm not better than. Ain't looking for no more friends. Boy, you a op, boy, you a bitch. Don't go to talking, but know you a snitch. Might tie you up, put you right in the dish. Not tryna wife her, no, I can't get hitched. When I go, I hope that I will be missed. I did it all alone in the mist. Alone in the mist.